My parents announced they were taking my inheritance and giving to it my sister and their anniversary dinner in front of me, like I was not even worth a private conversation. So I put my phone on the table, not loud, not dramatic, just calm, screen down, right beside my plate. We were sitting inside the private dining hall of Sterling Club, crystal chandeliers above us, soft golden lights, waiters moving like shadows, $400 when breathing in crystal glasses. My sister wearing a tight designer dress, her new engagement ring flashing every time she lifted her hand. It was the kind of room where decisions are made quietly and money moves without anyone raising their voice. I showed up in a plain shirt, no watch, no labels, nothing that screamed success. My mom looked at me, smiled politely, and said, "You look comfortable." Comfortable. That was code for something else entirely. My father cleared his throat. My sister leaned back in her chair like she already knew the ending. And then they said it, the house, the investment, the inheritance, it would all go to her. They talk about it like I was not even sitting there. I did not argue. I did not react. I just rested my hands on the table and waited. The dinner was supposed to be small, just family, my parents' 30th anniversary. No business friends, no distant relative, just the five of us around one long polished table. At least that's what they said. Vanessa arrived last. She did not rush. She entered. Her heels clicked softly against the marble floor. Her dress fit perfectly. Deep green, tailored, expensive without trying too hard. And the ring, 3 carats easy. Every time she talked, her hand moved, adjusting her hair, lifting her glass, touching Branson's arm. The diamond caught the candle light again and again like it had its own spotlight. She hugged my parents, long hues. Then she looked at me. "Oh, good, you made it," she said, smiling like she was surprised. What said? Conversation started the way it always did with her. The June wedding, 300 guests, the winner venue, Brandon promotion track at his fame, partner by 32. If everything stay on schedule, she added proudly, the house being built in the suburbs, 5 bedrooms for the future, she said, touching her stomach lightly just enough for mom to notice. Dad finally turned to me. "And you still just coding?" "Just coding, yeah," I said calmly. "Still coding." He nodded. "Steady work, not glamorous, but steady." Mom did not say anything. She just came my outfit, plain shirt, simple shoes, like I had shown up slightly underdressed to my own life. Vanessa sipped her wine. "You should visit the Maldives sometime," she said loudly. "When can you afford to take a real time off?" Brandon Sam laughed politely. I smiled, drank my water. "Someone has to do it, I suppose," she added, as if carrying the family legacy was a heavy burden only she could if left. Every story somehow circled back to her. Every compliment landed on her side of the table. My parents leaned toward her when she spoke. They beamed when Brandon talked about investment properties. I ate slowly, listened, nodded when needed, came quite unbothered, and I could feel them wondering why. Then did it arrive, and so did the ambush. Dad cleared his throat. The room shifted. His voice changed. Farmer almost harassed. "We have been reviving the trust arrangement," he began, "and we have made a decision I already knew." He reminded me about the $1.2 million trust fund I received at 18, said it had been cashed out too early, said I had been young and impulsive. "What is a fund?" he explained. He remained intact. She showed financial maturity. Then he said it. We were recollecting what would have been your future option to your sister. She achieved something. Vanessa did not smile fully, just a smile left at the corner of her mouth. Mom nodded slowly, like this was wise, necessary. Dad repeated it again slower. As of this year, your inheritance will go to Vanessa. I let the silence sit there. Then I said, okay, and I put my phone on the table. I opened my banking app and turned the screen toward them. Mom gasped, not loudly, but enough. Vanessa leaned forward. Dad adjusted his glass. I did cash out of the 1.2 million. I said calmly, I invested it. First exit was 8.3 million. Second was 23 million. My current company is valued $94 million. I own 62%. No one spoke. I also own for commercial properties. 6 residential. I paid 8.2 million in taxes last year. Vanessa blinked. I scrolled. You remember those dinner invitations you could not attend? The love party you skipped? The curator reports you never opened? Dad once called it a nice hobby. Vanessa used to tell people I work in IT support. I lock the phone. And there's one more thing you should know. I look at Dad, the financial advisor who retired 3 years ago. He nodded slowly. That was my company. I bought the firm. I have been managing your retirement accounts. Silence. Your portfolio is up 47%. I held his eyes because of me. I stood up first. No dramatic speech, no raised voice. I put on my coat, nodded once, and walked out. Behind me, I could feel the silence catching me to the door. By the time I reached my car, my phone was vibrating non-stop. 23 messages from mom, 15 from dad, 37 from Vanessa, 1 from Brenda. You are that guy. What the health? I did not reply. Before I could even start the engine, another call came in. My CEO. West Coast expensive, just close. He said it's official. I smiled. God. I answered, that's good. Later that night, I sat on my balcony, city lights, blow me glass of wine in my hand, quiet air. No anger, just clarity. Here's what I learned that night. The moment they found out what I was worth, they wanted back in. But that's not love, that's not respect, that's a recognition of utility. I spent 31 years trying to earn their approval. I built companies, created 87 jobs, protected their retirement, and the second they realized I was not the failure they had decided I was, suddenly they wanted to talk. I was done. No angry, no better, just done because I had financially learned to see myself, and what I saw was worth 67 million US dollar and climbing.